All right, I'm an enterprise IT guy, so I get to rant a little bit about this Red Hat Linux kerfuffle. Red Hat kind of locking their valuable asset of a supported distribution behind a paywall, and then allowing CentOS, the stream solution, being kind of their contribution to the overall market. So forgive me, I'm an old school enterprise IT guy. I appreciate open source. I love Kubernetes. You know how much I love Kubernetes. I like Istio. I love all the networking stuff. But let's rewind the playbook of these enterprise IT companies when they buy open source software companies. Most famously, VMware bought Nicira for about $1 billion, and Nicira was a open source solution. I don't think there's been an open source project based off of NSXT in a very long time. They closed sourced the project, and now we have NSX in all its glory. As an enterprise IT buyer, I go to Red Hat because I want a supported, trusted solution. Whether it's OpenShift with Kubernetes or if it's Red Hat Enterprise Linux for Linux, I'm going there because I want their support. I want a stable operating system. I want a stable control plane. And when it breaks, I want someone to go to. It's the value of my relationship with Red Hat is why Red Hat is a $1 billion company. Before IBM purchased them in revenue. There's this weird relationship that Red Hat has with the open source community and us old stoogey enterprise IT folk. We don't care. Most of us don't care about the open source nature of the product. If they give us the source code, great. We just want the capability in a supported manner. We want Linux supported. We want Kubernetes supported. We want Istio supported. And we want it compatible with the rest of the ecosystem. Now, from an open source community, if Red Hat is giving away kind of the future of Red Hat Linux and CentOS Stream, I don't care. I care that my ecosystem, the folks making drivers for my hardware, is able to get the code, reliable code, to make those drivers. But that's the developer program, right? They can sign up for the developer programs, those OEMs, SIs, GSIs. They can sign up for the developer program and validate against that. I don't really care if there's a Roxy or some other downstream recompiled version of Red Hat if I'm an enterprise customer. So the question from an enterprise IT perspective, do I care that Red Hat has kind of closed source the downstream version of CentOS? No, no. I don't care. I care that when my OS breaks on my HPE Dell hardware, that I can call up Dell or Red Hat and get my mission critical system back up and running. I care that Microsoft, VMware, Red Hat are all collaborating in a way that keeps my distributed systems up. I would love to hear feedback. What about this business decision is frustrating you away, or that in a way that me as an enterprise IT buyer should care about, even within my Powerpuff Girl shirt? Talk to you next CTO dose.